Today we're gonna be doing everyone's favorite, a little bit of abs and arms, and I'm gonna be adding in a weight. So I'm gonna be using my lighter set of weights today. They're about 2 pounds. If you guys have a heavier set of weights that you guys wanna use, go ahead and grab them, but you guys can still do this workout using your own body weight as well. So roll out your mat, come to a standing position. And we're just gonna do a little bit of grounding before we get into today's class today. So I'm gonna place one hand over my heart, one hand on my stomach. My feet are gonna be about hips distance apart from one another. Close your eyes and just start to focus on that breath. So taking a deep inhale here through your nose. Fill yourself up. And exhale, just let it go. Inhale through your nose. Feel that length in your spine. Exhale, let it go, just letting everything else melt away. On your next inhale, let's bend through our knees. Reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Take a big stretch here. And exhale, just guide those hands right back down towards your heart center. Just taking a quick moment of gratitude for making it to your mat today. I know sometimes this is the hardest part, but you guys are here and we're gonna have a killer class, I promise. So today we're gonna start at the back of our mat here. One more time, let's take a big, deep inhale. Get that energy up and exhale. Let's forward fold ourselves down onto the mat. So our fingertips are on the mat here. Just let your head hang heavy. We're gonna inhale, walk yourself out into a strong plank. Exhale, I want you guys to lower down halfway. And inhale, bring your chest up. Untuck those toes here. And we're gonna just twist ourselves over our right shoulder. So just take your gaze right behind you. Have an inhale here, just stretching out that core. Exhale, release. On your next inhale, let's move our head back through center. And exhale, we're gonna look over that left shoulder now. One more deep inhale here. Exhale, release. Moving back through center. I want you guys to drop your knees down onto the mat. Take them as wide as your mat here. And just reach your arms forward, getting that beautiful stretch. Trying to get your glutes to touch your heels. Deep inhale here. Exhale, release. Feeling centered in yourself. And on your next inhale, let's bring ourselves up into that four-legged position. So we're gonna start with our weight in that right hand. And I want you guys to inhale to prepare. On our exhale, we're gonna draw our elbow back up towards the ceiling. Inhale, release it down. We're here for 10. 9, plugging in through that core, keeping a neutral spine. We have 7, 6, moving with control. For 5, 4, connect movement to breath here. For 3, 2, on 1, we're gonna add on, extend that arm back, bring it in, lower it down. Elbow comes up, extend it back, bring it in, lower it down. If this move feels good to you guys, I want you guys to go ahead and extend that left leg long behind you to add another element of balance and to really turn on that core here. We have 5, 4, 3, stay strong. Point that toe for 2. Last one. Keep that leg up, but we're gonna go ahead and just drop that weight to the side. Place your hand back onto your mat. Go ahead and flex those left toes. We're gonna drop our toes now down to the mat here. Inhale here. Exhale, I want you guys to bring your knee to nose. Inhale, we're gonna lift that leg long behind us. We're here for 10. 9, really bringing that knee in using our abdominals. So curling up through center. Extend that leg long. We have 6. 5. Can your guys' knee touch your nose? For 4, squeeze that glute as you lift your back leg. Final 3. We're going to add on in 2. Final one like this. Now as you lift that leg long behind you, I want you guys to move through a tricep push-up. Drop down that toe back to the mat and bring your knee to nose. So just adding a layer. We're here for 10. 9. Stay with that breath. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. We have 7. 6. Hugging in those elbows towards your core when you lower it down for 5. 4. Starting to feel that heat start to turn on, you guys. Feel that burn. Embrace the shake here. Final 3. Last 2. Final 1. Drop that leg down. Bring those knees as wide as the mat again. Just sit it back into that child's pose. Take a reset. So inhale here. Exhale, let it go. On your next inhale, let's rise up back onto all fours. We're going to take that weight now, place it in our left hand, and we're going to hit that other side. So we're going to inhale to prepare. On our exhale, that elbow is going to draw up and back towards the ceiling. Inhale, we drop it down. We're here for 10. 9. 8. How's that core connection, you guys? Plugging in through our belly button to spine, keeping that neutral back. We have 5. 4. 3. Keep your gaze on the mat so your neck is long for 2. 1 more. We're going to add on. Extend that arm long at our side. Bring it back in. Lower it down. So we lift it up. Extend it back. Bring it back in. Lower it down. If you guys want to, go ahead and lift up that right leg long behind you. Keep those toes pointed and your hip facing down towards the mat. We have 5 more, just like this. For 4, find your balance. Final 3, 2, last one. Finish strong. Keep that leg lifted. We're just going to place that weight to the side. Bring your left hand back down. Flex your toes, and we're going to place our toes on the mat here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're going to bring that knee to nose. Inhale, go ahead and lift that right leg long. We're here for 10. 9, focus on your core. That is what is bringing your knee up and in. We have 7. 6, focus on that breath. Final 5, just relax your shoulders away from your ears, keeping that neck long for 4, 3, 2, on 1, we're going to add that tricep push-up. Lift it back. Drop your toes. Bring your knee to nose. Extend that leg long. Tricep push-up. Drop it down. Bring that knee up and in. We have 8 more. 7. Just close your eyes. Focus on the movements. 4, 6. Getting into those triceps here. Final 5. 4. 3. Squeeze that glute as you lift your leg long behind you. Last 2. Final 1. Finish strong. Drop it down and then just bring those knees as wide as your mat again. Sit it back. Take a breath. Just inhale here. Reset. Exhale. Release. On that next inhale, let's push ourselves up into a seated position. We're going to grab both of our weights here, swing onto our seats, and just place our feet directly in front of us. So our weights are going to come together, and they're going to stay lifted at our chest. So I want you guys to take a deep inhale here. Feel that length in your spine, relax your shoulders. And on your exhale, I want you guys to slowly start to roll down and pause when you guys are halfway. So you have that beautiful C curve in your spine here. We're gonna inhale here. On our exhale, I want you guys to twist to the left, bring it back through center on your inhale, and on your exhale, twist to the right. So we're alternating from side to side, moving with slow and controlled movements, really sculpting out those obliques here. Keeping your feet firmly pressed in on the mat. We have 6. 5. 4. Stay strong and lifted through your chest. I don't want your chest hunching forward. I want you guys to keep it open. Final 3. 2. Last 1. Finish strong. Both sides. Meet me with those weights in center. Roll your shoulders back just to really open up that chest here. And from here, I want you guys to take that right leg into tabletop, drop it down. Left leg into tabletop, drop it down. So connect back with that C curve. When you guys lean a little bit further back, that's going to make it easier for you guys to lift that leg. But then you really need to turn on those core muscles here. Keeping our toes pointed, we have 5. 4, keep those elbows lifted. Final 3. Woo! Feel the burn. We have 2. Last 1, both sides. Now I want you guys to take both your legs into that lifted tabletop, and we're gonna twist from side to side again. This time keeping our legs lifted. We're here for 8. 7. 6. Stay lifted. Keep those feet up for 5. 4. 3. 2. On 1, drop those feet down and roll yourself all the way down onto the mat. Just take an inhale here. Feel that release. Exhale, let it go. We're now going to take our feet so they're about palms distance away from our glutes here. I want you guys to keep those weights in your hands and reach them up tall towards the ceiling. From here, we're going to press down in through our heels and start to slowly articulate your spine up so we're in our bridge pose. We're going to have our glutes stay squeezed. But I don't want you guys to be arching at all through your lower back. So really just keep that lift in your hips here. We're going to inhale to prepare. On our exhale, I want you guys to open up your arms to the side and then bring them right back up through center. We have 10. 9, stay lifted. I'm just going to move myself out a little bit so I can really open up through my arms. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep those palms facing up for 4. 3. Can you guys lift a little bit higher through those glutes? Last 2. Final 1. Meet me with your arms up tall towards the ceiling. We're going to inhale to prepare. On our exhale, we're going to lower down our hips, lower down our weights so they're on either side of our head here. And then squeeze our glutes, bring those weights back up towards the ceiling. So we lower it down, getting into those triceps. Lift it back up on that inhale. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Beautiful. Last 2. Final 1. Stay lifted here. We're now just going to drop our elbows right down by our sides and lift them back up. So we exhale, drop it down. Inhale, we push. We have 10. 9. 8. Stay lifted in those glutes. Suck in that belly button towards your spine, keeping everything engaged. We have 5, 4, 3. Last 2. Final 1. Drop those hands down by your side and slowly roll your spine back down onto the mat vertebrae by vertebrae. Good job, you guys. So just go ahead and place those weights to the side. We're going to keep our knees in this bent position, and I want you guys to take your hands behind your head. So keeping our elbows really wide, we're going to inhale here. Exhale, we just are going to lift our chest up, crunching up through center. Inhale, we're going to lower it back down. So exhale, we lift. Take your gaze towards your belly button. Inhale, we lower. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. When you guys curl up, really press that lower spine into the mat. Final 2. We're going to add on 1. Just reach your arms forward. Bring it right back to behind your head and lower it back down. We're here for 10, 9, 8. Really reach for something that you guys want. Pull yourself up. See if you guys can lift up an inch higher on that reach. Final 5, 4, 3. Last 2. We're going to hold on 1. Hold that reach. Bring your knees together. We're going to lift up our legs into a tabletop. Tap your toes down. Bring it right back up. Keeping your gaze towards your belly button. We have 10, 9, 8. Legs are 1 unit here for 7, 6. Make sure you stop right when your knees are over your hips. Final 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, hold it here. Bring your hands back behind your head, and I want you guys to straighten your toes long towards the ceiling. Alternating sides, we're gonna lower down that left leg. Bring it back up. Lower down that right leg. Bring it back up. Keep those elbows wide. Woo! Getting into those lower abs, into those upper abs. We're really burning out through the core here. Final 6. 5. 4. This is where change is made. Stay strong. 3. How bad do you guys want to feel good? It takes work. Final 2. Nothing comes easy. Last 1. Finish strong. Bend those knees in towards your chest and give yourself a squeeze. Inhale here. Exhale, release. We're going to really hug in those knees in towards our chest and rock yourself up into a seated position. And we're going to finish with a little bit of standing abs here. Or not abs, standing arms. So go ahead and grab those weights. I want you guys to come to the center of your mat, and we're just going to start with a classic bicep curl. So reaching up, lowering it down. We have 10. 9, keep a slight bend in your knees here, so we're really plugging in through our core as well for 8. 7. 6, relax those shoulders. For 5. 4. 3. 2. On 1, we're gonna lower it down. Open it up a little bit to the side, bring it back down, and then move back so it's in alignment with your shoulders. So we're just opening it up to the side and back through center. We have 8. 7, keep those knees bent, core engaged, elbows are hugged in towards your midline here. Final 5, 4, 3, last 2. We're going to change it up on 1. Final 1, just like this. Open it up to the side, lower it back down. And I want you guys to keep that lift to the side. We're going to bring our arms out, bring it back in, lower it down. So having that bicep curl just open up to the diagonal. And then like you guys are serving a tray, extending your arms out to the side. We have 6 more. Final 5, 4, 3. Good. Relax those shoulders. Final 2. On 1, hold it out. Just bring those arms in, back out to this side for 10, 9, 8. Open up that chest for 7, 6. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back for 5, 4. Stay strong through your core. Last 3, 2. Last 1. Bring those arms long in front of you. Flip your palms. And I want you guys to hinge yourself forward here. So your gaze is going to come to the mat. We're going to drop our weights so they're in line with our shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, lift them up long in front of you. Inhale, lower it back down. We're here for 10, 9, 8. Really sit back in those heels. Hinge yourself forward here. Relax your shoulders. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, just straighten your legs. Roll down through your spine and just place those weights right on the mat here. Take a big inhale here. On your exhale, with this flat back, just bring yourself back up into a standing position. Have your hands come up towards the ceiling. I'm going to take my elbow with my left hand and just start to slowly guide it down my back, feeling that stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, release, switching sides. Now just guiding down my left elbow down with my right hand. Feel that stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Whew, just doing a couple of circles here. Just loosening it all up, reversing directions. Meet me with your arms up tall towards the ceiling. Just take a big grounding inhale here. Feel that energy that you guys just created on the mat and let it flow through you. Exhale, just bringing down your palms into a prayer at your heart center. Just noticing that shift within yourself and letting this new energy, this beautiful energy, this strong energy guide you exactly where you need to be. You guys have so much strength within inside you. So thank you guys so much for joining me for today's class. That was a killer arms and abs, if I do say so myself.